everybody, we have a big old box. This is from, I'm not entirely sure how to spell or how to pronounce that. Sterye? Sterye? And they do mystery boxes, particularly with a horror theme. So we got the summer box, and we also got a mystery box of like leftovers. So who knows what's going to be in it. And because we spent more than, was it $40 or something, which the one box was like $70 to start with, but we got a really good deal. Yeah, this is the Overstock box. This is the horror box. And this should have up to 4 items in it as a bonus.
Yay.
Worth up to $15.
Sounds about right.
Well, they would have charged $15, but we got it as a freebie. So since this is little and then on top, let's do it first. What kind of goodies did we get?
So,
We already pretty much know what's in the horror box. This is the summer box. Alright, I'm going to just bypass the zipper thing since I can't get it undone. What's in the freebies? Ooh, what's that?
I don't know.
A pair of earrings, and they are Jason Voorhees.
Huh.
Well, not bad for a freebie. I'm happy.
Yeah.
He's got a bloody machete and the hockey mask. Those are cute. I like those quite a bit. I will wear them. Only one little plastic rubbery thingy. That's okay. I've got lots of them. Of course, it might still be in the pack. Yeah, it's stuck in the package. It got stuck on the sticky stuff. So I ended up with 3 little rubbery, plasticky backs. Rather have an extra than not enough. That's good.
Yeah.
Those are cute. I like those a lot. There is, what is this? A fridge magnet. Oh, he's cute.
Yeah.
It's one of the button-eyes bears.
Huh.
It's nice and heavy.
Huh. Well, I didn't remember that. Always had a pair of that cat bag.
How do you think I got that one?
Yeah. Cat supremacy.
I got it because I said, Annette would like this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of rubbery. And then it's got a thick magnet on the back. So yeah, he's super cute. Wish color showed up better on this screen.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of different shades of greenish teal. He's super cute.
Yeah.
Hey, put it on the fan. Words. Y'all understood that, right? Fan.
The spinny thing.
What's that?
Something.
Chucky and what's her name?
Oh,
Tiffany.
shit. Yeah, her.
It's got. Not sure what it is. It's Chucky and Tiffany. And it's like rubbery, and it's got this little thing on the back. I don't know. Is it like a thing to mark your straw, maybe? Or I'm not entirely sure what it is, what it's for. But it's cute. This is an iron-on patch of the Scare Bears.
Huh.
I'm only taking it out of the pack because it's just going to be a big glare on the screen.
Yeah.
We need better lighting in this house.
Yeah.
So we've got Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy, and Leatherface bears.
Huh.
It is so cool. I love that. So I'm already super happy, and that's just the freebies.
Yeah.
They're running specials all the time. We got the Friday the 13th special, which was like 13% off, and then, the freebie pack. And because it was our first time, I think there was another discount.
Probably.
I don't know. We got lots of discounts. Okay, I'm going to slide these all back in this little packet. We'll end up putting this packet inside one of the boxes so I don't lose it.
And then you'll lose the box.
Probably. Then I'll put the box somewhere. I want to see what's in this box. The Overstock box. Let's see. What do we got?
God.
Oh, I love this
Damn.
tissue paper. Thank you. If you enjoyed your order, we'd greatly appreciate it if you left a review or told a friend.
Well, we're telling YouTube, so...
We've got the little detective penguin. If you sign up for their reward program, you can earn points, and then it gives you things like free shipping or a discount. I love this Halloween tissue. That's really cute. Okay, so Overstocks.
Damn.
Oh, isn't that adorable? Little mini backpack. I forget how much the different boxes were. I know the summer wing or the summer box was like 70-ish. And this one was way cheaper. But I mean, isn't that adorable? Little mini backpack. And it's got Art the Clown. It's got Pennywise. It's got Freddie Mercury.
Yeah!
Freddy Krueger.
Freddie Mercury.
Oh my god, my brain is fried. Chucky. Who else is on here? Anybody else? That's a smaller Freddy. That's a smaller Pennywise. There's a little skull. There's some bats. There's a bloody knife.
Yeah.
This is so darn cute. Well, I'm already thrilled with this box, and this is the first item out of it.
Yeah. Pretty good so far.
Two little wooden pumpkins. I think they're either decorations or they're coasters. Is that Jack Skellington's? That looks like, or this one looks like Jack Skellington.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess that one kind of is. Those are cute. I think I would use them as decorations.
Yeah.
Keychain. And it's got Trick or Treat. It's got Sam. And a bunch of different jack-o'-lanterns and things. And it's got a little space. I think you could maybe stick a little cash or something down in it. I'd be afraid to.
Yeah.
Now, there we go. We got some light on it so you can see it better. Cute. These are so cute, but they probably won't fit my fat feet.
Yeah.
They're little brown socks with teddy bears on them.
Huh.
Not spooky at all.
Yeah.
It's super cute. Yeah. So you have to wear them right foot, left foot because of where the design is. And it's all embroidered. That's cute.
I don't know what that is. Looks weird, but interesting.
Rumors?
Huh.
Oh, there's also a little ghost face keychain. These little rubber keychain. Super cute. Love it. Love it. Shroomers. Enamel pins. Oh, there's a whole bunch of different styles of mushrooms that are possible.
Huh.
8 different characters and 1 mystery. Collect them all. I wonder what the mystery one is, because it's kind of bat-shaped. I don't know, I can't tell. Let's see what we got. Lala Shroom. So it's got a little card, tells you about that character.
And somewhere in there.
And good size pin. It's got 2 pin backs. So Lala Shroom is indigo. What else do we know about it? Bacteria's indigo. The indigo milk cap. What the heck does that say?
I don't know.
When cut, this mushroom oozes a rich blue milk-like liquor. It's very hard to read because of the shade that the type is on top of that greenish background. Lala Shroom's dreamy, sleepy nature matches the calming blue tones of her milk-like counterpart, or real-life counterpart. God, that's hard to read. You might be able to read it better on the screen, actually. Sometimes I find that it's easier to read. I don't know. When cut, this mushroom oozes a rich blue milk-like liquor. Lala Shroom's dreamy, sleepy nature matches the calming blue tones of her real-life counterpart.
Huh.
Yeah, much easier to read on the screen.
Huh.
But yeah, I like that a lot. And it has 2 pin backs. And this is the name of the company, Sterye Box. So I guess it's one of their creations. You know, if we order a future box, I just might order another one of these. Just to see if we get different stuff.
Yeah.
Because I would think each season they would have different things overstock. Spooky Journal. My Spooky Journal. It's got a little spider on it. It's cute. Let's see what type of pages it has. I could maybe use this for a junk journal. Ooh, cool. I just got distracted. Monthly goal check-in? I didn't know I had monthly goals.
Yeah.
My Spooky Journal. Getting started. If lost, please return to. Getting started. So all this stuff about personality, core values, my vision board, my life wheel, my life wheel goals, my affirmations, goals, goal setting, monthly goal check-in. Not the kind of journal I was thinking.
Yeah.
Monthly planner. Like there's room to write anything in boxes that small. Goals for this month. Skills to learn, people to see, places to go, things to try, things to avoid. Hey, work.
Yeah.
Especially lately. Journal pages. So instead of lines, we got dots.
Oh boy.
Is that like a bullet journal then?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think bullet journals do that. There's a little black ribbon. Page index. Journal pages. Journal prompts. More journal prompts.
Oh boy.
Well, this is pretty interesting. I'm going to flip this across the front here. It's got a little spot where I could stick a pen.
Everything's falling.
I'm not entirely sure that's something I'm going to use because it's so structured. But you never know. Maybe I will.
Yeah.
So here's a little notepad. I love it.
Hmm.
As somebody who collects things with vampires and bats. Yes, a coffin-shaped notepad with vampire face on it. Absolutely. And then a white pen, probably to go with that.
Probably.
Hello Horror, iron-on patch.
Cool.
It's a Hello Kitty, Jason Voorhees.
Huh.
Is that my melody?
Maybe.
I think with the way the hat ears and stuff is, I think it's my melody dressed as Jason Voorhees.
Maybe.
Iron-on patch. That is so darn cute. Just, dude. Maybe make me slightly less crazy. And we have Jason coming out of the water. It's just a prank. Well, that's a pretty nice little box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of good stuff in there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the journal. I mean, because it's so structured. It's not what I was hoping as a journal, but that's okay. I might still find a use for it. I love that little backpack. I think that's just amazing.
Yeah.
Ah, it stayed in the trash. Okay. Now, we pretty much know what's in the other box because it was advertised everything that was supposed to be in it. So,
Yeah.
this is called the horror box. I didn't bother to check to see if they had other stuff that's not horror.
Yeah, they might.
The horror box, and it's like blood-stained looking tissue paper. That's so cool.
Yeah.
July starts the Jason months.
Oh shit.
So we have a hat that says I survived Crystal Lake.
Yeah.
It's an adjustable ball cap. Trucker cap, whatever. Now there was a choice of plushies. You could either get this one or one that looked a little bit like the creature from the Black Lagoon. This is Needles. And he's one of the button-eyed critters. I love it. It's so darn cute. It's like lavender and teal. My kind of colors.
Yeah.
Little embroidered heart, little X. It's an actual button, plastic button. I like the little stitching down the middle. Got cute little tail. Yeah.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
We have a tote bag. Yesterday was the 50th anniversary of the release of the movie Jaws.
Oh boy.
So we watched it last night. Neko said he didn't think he'd seen it before.
Yeah, I may have seen bits and pieces of it, but then.
Which, shocked me. I would have thought we'd watched it together before, but maybe not.
I mean, if I did watch a little bit, I just watched the kill count. I think.
So we have a Jaws themed tote bag. This is a nice big tote bag. So swim at your own risk. We got Jaws.
Yeah.
Got people in their little floaties. Says warning. That's big. I mean, you can fit a lot in there. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Button eyes, yeah. So Needles is actually on the cover. And Merkwell was the other one that we had the option to choose. And that's this one. It looks a little bit like the creature from the Black Lagoon. Now this should be a pin, I think. Yeah, enamel pin. Luciba!
Oh boy.
So it's a little devil goat.
Sounds about right.
He is adorable. And again, double pin back. So that way it's not going to do like half my pins and flip upside down and
Yeah.
spin around. And they're nice quality pins.
Yeah.
Luciba. Marked for sacrifice, Luciba was meant to be an offering, but something went wrong. The ritual never finished, leaving them trapped between the living and the damned. Their red-stained fur burns with an unholy presence, and the skull on their forehead whispers secrets only they can hear. If you hear distant hooves in the dead of night, do not follow them. They are already coming for you.
Oh boy.
I love it. So darn cute. I mean, I'm thinking all the horror stuff is cute.
Yeah.
Okay. So this and the next thing go together. This is like a little trivet or coaster. It's got an alien on it.
Oh boy.
And it goes with the mug. I do wish the mug was a little bit bigger because when I drink a cup of tea or something, I want a cup of tea.
Yeah.
But okay, so this wraparound design, we got Ripley. I think it's Ripley anyway. And the alien. I really think that's cool. That's probably like an 11-ounce mug.
Yeah, maybe.
And it goes, this feels almost like slate. So you can set your mug on the little trivet coaster thing. And we got two more things.
Oh boy.
We have a Pennywise sticker. He's actually a pretty good size. He's at least 6 inches, maybe a little bit bigger. Yeah, he's at least 6 inches. And then we have the Fear Reels horror movie log book. So inside, we can put all the information, what the film title, the date, the year this film came out, the subgenre, the director, so like the date you watched it, um, who starred in it, who you watched it with, who recommended it to you, who you recommend it to, summary, horror elements. Was it terrifying, suspenseful, disturbing, creepy, intense, psychological, gory, atmospheric, shocking, and then blanks. Impressions: too long, comical, predictable, original, fell asleep, entertaining, great ending, confusing, bad ending, 3 blank spaces. Review: memorable quote: you need a bigger boat, or you're going to need a bigger boat. Other notes: ratings: would you watch it again? Yes or no? And then it gives you like 5 stars you can fill in for acting, plot, screenplay, design effects, little skulls for scare factor and gore level, stars for soundtrack, cinematography, costume design. Overall, how many stars out of 5?
Yeah.
So lots of pages, so you can watch lots of movies. That's pretty nice. I am more likely to use this than the other journal
Yeah.
because of the way it's structured. The other journal's too, I don't know, kind of in your face, like, here's what we want you doing. And I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Can I get all this stuff back in there?
Maybe.
I'm going to leave the money out.
Yeah.
Now, see, this, for me, is particularly funny because the town I grew up in, a town called Medway, here in Ohio, I guess technically it's probably a village, similar to the size of where I live now, but there was a section of it called Crystal Lake. People who lived in Crystal Lake, I know personally a Jason, a Michael, and a Fred.
Ah. Yeah.
There's an Elm Street in Crystal Lake.
Yep.
I mean, getting a hat that says I survived Crystal Lake means something completely different to me than most people who get the hat.
Yeah.
Because of where I grew up. I think that's just so funny, but
I kind of also find it hilarious. Like a lot of people that do get those kind of hats anyway. Because, yeah, anybody that has never even went to Camp Crystal Lake would have survived it.
Yeah, I survived because I didn't go there.
I mean, that's like people saying, oh, yeah, I survived 9/11. Yeah, of course you did. You weren't even there. You weren't even born yet, damn it.
You were only a year old.
Yeah.
A year and 3/4.
Yeah. Not even a year and a half.
No, you were more than a year and a half.
Mm.
That was September, so October, November, December.
Oh, yeah, 4 months. I would have been 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3.5 months ish.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So I mean, we were in Dayton, Ohio, so yeah, we didn't get caught up in it.
Yeah.
But man, we had the gas wars and everything else.
Yep.
People were nuts.
Yep.
Because they were afraid of,
Oh,
the terrorism and,
yeah.
if they could hit the World Trade Center, they could come to Wright Pat.
Yeah.
I mean, as a child, I grew up at Ground Zero,
Yeah.
or what we considered Ground Zero, because Wright-Patterson Air Force Base is a major research center and communications hub.
Yeah.
They were building the Stealth.
Yeah.
And so, my house was physically about a mile from the edge of the base. We could see, we were in the flight path.
Mm.
We could see stuff all the time. We saw weird stuff in the sky all the time. To us, UFOs, because we didn't know what it was. We couldn't identify it.
Yeah.
UFO does not necessarily mean from another planet.
Yeah.
It's unidentified. So we didn't know what it was. So for us, it was a UFO.
Yeah.
It was something they were working on the base. And we'd see
Probably.
weird stuff in the sky all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah. The Roswell aliens were
Probably.
brought to Wright Pat and dissected in Hangar 18,
Sounds about right.
which supposedly didn't exist. Yeah, we heard all the stories. I
Yeah.
love this bunny. He is so cute.
And very soft.
Yes, very soft. Especially those ears.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is super soft. See, now I want Merkwell to go with it.
Mm.
But I don't want to buy another box because everything else is exactly the same.
Yeah.
Well, random pin. But
All in all, most it's going to be the same thing anyway.
it would just be a different plushie and a different random pin.
Mm.
Maybe.
Wonder if you could buy that separate.
I don't know.
Because, I mean, if you
There,
can.
he's hiding.
Yeah.
I really like this. I think this was well worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, we spent like $80 for the whole box.
Yeah.
Well, 85 I think with shipping and everything.
Close enough.
And it came pretty quickly
Yeah.
because we ordered it a week ago, and I don't know how long it was sitting there at the post office before I got it.
Mm.
Well, I picked it up yesterday, so exactly a week from when I ordered it,
Yeah.
because we ordered it on Friday the 13th to get the deal.
Mm.
I will have to look and find the referral link and put it in the description if you're interested in this. The summer box is going to be exactly what I showed you. Then there you can get an Overstock box. Um, and at the time, the little packet of 4 items was a freebie. So I don't know if that's still going to be a freebie, but it was like a $15 packet. So if I really wanted to, I could have ordered more, I think. I don't know. I have to explore the website a little bit more. I'm going to be going back to see if I can get Merkwell.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do a different plushie each box.
Hopefully.
I don't know. I got to have to keep an eye out and find out. But I kept seeing this advertised on the different mobile games that I played over and over and over and over. And then I saw it advertised to me on Facebook. I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of it being advertised to me. I'm just going to buy the darn thing.
Yeah. It's still gonna advertise to you now.
Oh, yeah, I'm still going to get advertising, but now I can say, hey, I got it. I loved it.
Yeah.
And like the Overstock box, it was only like $20 or something, I think. 20, 25, something around that.
Yeah, wasn't that one the one that you could basically tell them what you want? Like if you want like Doki
That's
Doki.
why we got so much Jason stuff.
Oh yeah, Friday the 13th. Yeah.
Because it said, are there any franchises you are particularly fond of? We're
Yeah.
like, well, yeah, we like Freddy, we like Jason, all the biggies.
All the slashers.
And then there are a couple other ones that we like.
Yeah.
So we didn't know what kind of random critters we were going to get in there.
Yeah.
They did great. 'Cause I think I put Dracula on there. So I got Vampire.
If they do have another box, if we do end up getting another box, I kind of want to see strictly video game based stuff, like Doki Doki Literature Club, Resident Evil.
Well, we
Doom.
did put Doki Doki Literature Club as one of the franchises we liked.
Yeah.
So either they don't have it, or maybe they kind of limit it to film.
Maybe like film and TV,
Yeah.
something like that. Like Walking Dead, maybe would have something.
I don't know. I didn't even think about putting that down.
Mm.
So anyway, I very much think these were fun boxes, and I will be looking out for the fall box
Yeah.
because I feel like it must be quarterly.
Yeah, maybe.
If that was specifically the summer box,
And I wonder what kind of deals they'll have for Halloween, with it being a
I
horror
don't
box.
know. I don't know. I'm excited though to find
Yeah.
out. But I mean, it came super fast. I mean, a week, less than a week,
Yeah.
and I am very happy with it. The quality of the items is great.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm not sure about is that journal because it's so structured, but I can still find a use for it. Or maybe it might become a gift.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, I am very happy with the whole thing. And I survived Crystal Lake. It means something completely different to me than
Yeah.
everybody else.
Yeah.
Unless you grew up where I grew up.
Yeah.
And that whole development was called Crystal Lake. And there's a big lake there. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it had a campground at one point. I don't know if it still does.
Mm.
Because it used to be considered a resort type thing.
Mm.
But I mean, by the time I grew up there was strip clubs and bars everywhere you looked.
Jason's hunting ground right there. He basically,
Strip clubs and bars.
I mean, he killed all those kinds of people. People that drank, people that had sex. Those were the ones he really went after.
So he went to Pat and Martha's to get drunk, and then went to the show and tell to see all the tits.
Yeah, why
Go
not?
to the nudie bar.
Yeah, why not?
There was another bar, strip bar. It was called Looking Cool. And I never I used to wonder why they had balloons for the double O's. And they weren't balloons.
Not even close.
Not even close. But I was a little kid. I
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking little swimmers. I
Yeah.
was thinking balloons.
Yeah.
And it's right next to the IGA.
Oh boy.
You know what IGA is, right?
Infinitely gay assholes. I don't know.
It's a grocery store.
Oh god, that's even worse.
It's a grocery store chain. It went out years ago. But we used to go there because it was close to home and convenient. And we
Yeah.
could go and run in and get small things.
Mm.
If we wanted to go into Medway, if we wanted to go to Park Lane, then we went to Fulmer's, which I don't think Fulmer's is there anymore. I don't know. It's been a while since we've been up there. But we used to go to Fulmer's, and then if we really needed stuff that we couldn't get at the two smaller stores, we could go into Huber Heights and go to Kroger.
Mm.
And they moved it from one location to another location. And I stopped going to it because it was farther away.
Yeah.
When it was close to home, like 5 miles, I didn't mind going. But when
Yeah.
you made it like 10 to 15 miles,
Yeah.
I'm not going to drive that far.
Yeah.
Well, I do now.
Yeah.
But,
Well, you drive farther. Sometimes.
well, it's about 8 miles or so to Hal's.
Mm.
And it's probably, well, it's 12 miles to the bank. So that would make it about 10 miles to Walmart.
Mm.
Ish.
Unless you go to the Walmart in Athens, go to Big Lots.
Well, if we go to Athens, now you're talking over 30 miles.
Yeah.
But if we're already going to Athens, then it just makes sense to go ahead and hit Walmart, Aldi, maybe Kroger.
Yeah, all these.
Although it's been more than a year since I walked into that Kroger because that guy made me mad.
Yeah.
Anyway. So I'll put all the information that I can down in the box. It's not sponsored. That would be awesome, though, if they wanted to.
Yeah.
I'd go for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a really cool company. They've got neat stuff in their boxes. They had a whole bunch of things you could like order individual items. So I would not be surprised if I could get Merkwell separate. And they had like, I think it was 350 boxes of, was it needles had the shorter amount? And then like 650 boxes of the other one? Something like that. It was like 1,000 boxes, 350 on one and 650 on the other. I think needles was the 350.
Maybe.
But Merkwell is adorable. I need him too. So we'll have to take a look and see. I don't know. That's all I really have for this particular one. We've got a couple other videos we want to try to do tonight. And maybe do some more tomorrow.
Yeah. We have so much to do.
We're so far behind on the boxes.
I mean, we could probably do those boxes tomorrow and just do all this, today or something.
Yeah. Well, we'll sneak some taste test stuff in with all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Because, oh boy, we got a lot.
Yeah. And I left one of the things in the other room. Do you have the videos or the games that you got at that yard sale?
Yeah, they're upstairs. I'll probably get them.
So, well, in between videos.
Yeah.
You can grab that, and I'll grab the thing I left in the other room. Because I was going to put it away, and then I thought, oh, wait, we're doing a video. Yeah. So it's sitting on the washing machine.
Oh, boy.
That card game.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so, well, now you got a clue as to what's in the next video. There's going to be a card game.
Yeah?
Woohoo!
In some form
Spent a whole whopping quarter on it.
Oh, boy.
So, okay, remember to do all the YouTubey things. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Ring the bell icon to be notified of future uploads should the YouTube gods deem it worthy. And we will see you in the next video, which will be filming at least one more tonight, maybe two.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 10 o'clock now, so it'll depend.
Yeah.
So yeah, this will be the third video that goes up today. Because I did that little one at McDonald's where we tried the McFlurry.
Oh, yeah.
And the one with your t-shirts and your
Oh, yeah.
mug.
Yeah.
So how's your mug? Did it still have ice in it when we got home?
Yeah.
We've been running around all day. It still had ice in it when we got home.
Yeah. Still really cold too.
Yeah.
Which is good.
See, I think they're great. I love these mugs. They're knockoff Stanleys, but I mean, this still has ice in it.
Yeah. And I still don't understand why people go apeshit for Stanley. It's just a cup.
It's the logo. They're paying for the name.
Yep.
So
But
why
that-
pay like $50 for a Stanley cup that's boring in one color
Yeah.
when I can get one that's got a design I like
Yeah.
for like 15?
I mean, what these companies should do. Here's a good marketing strategy for anybody that does this sort of thing.
I can get 2 or 3 of these cups for what it costs for one Stanley.
Yeah. But make an option to where, yeah, black, white, whatever color you want, or a simple design that you want. If you want a certain design.
Henry Ford, when talking about the Model T, said customers can have any color they want as long as it's black. There you go. Anyway,
Sounds about right.
that's pretty close. I don't know if that's exact wording, but that's essentially what he said. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I got to figure out where to put all those things.
I don't know. Somewhere.
I need to find my other banners so I can get the rest of my pins put up.
Yeah.
And I haven't figured out why I'm getting these open spaces when I haven't moved the pins around. And there's not any on the floor.
Yeah.
I can see if maybe one fell off, but there's not any on the floor. I would have stepped on them and had them rammed through my foot.
And you would have said fuck about a million different times in a million different
At
languages.
least.
Maybe in Klingon or something. I don't know.
That's the one word I should learn in all languages, huh?
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything down here either, even if I move a bag or two. So I don't know. It does look like something fell. But a
Well,
part
I mean,
of
there's
that,
one there in the middle of the Mothman stuff. There's one up there in the Beetlejuice stuff that looks like they're missing.
yeah,
There's one there in the Ghosties that looks like there's a missing one.
yeah,
Now, the other one has empty spaces because it wasn't filled in. I need to rearrange how it's done. But even so, there's a lot of space.
and it seems to be only this one that looks like a lot is missing. Yeah, there might be
Well,
some
that's
there,
because that one
but-
was never completely full. This one has spaces that look like some have fallen off or something.
Yeah,
Anyway, whatever.
yeah.
Oh, here's something else we can put in the.
No, yeah, the McDonald's things.
Which one did you get?
I can't remember.
Sorry about that. I didn't think to stop it before moving the thing around. Anyway, we will see you in the next one, which we'll be filming here shortly.
Yeah,
Oh man, I'm a mess. It is so hot.
yeah.
I'm windblown and sweaty. It's not fun. Ugh.
That's the problem.
I might take a shower before I go to bed tonight. I'm all icky.
That's the problem. It only started summer not too long ago, so it's going
Yesterday.
to get worse.
Yesterday was
Yeah.
the first day of summer, officially.
Yeah. So it's going to get worse.
Because today's the 21st. Yesterday was the first day of summer.
Yeah.
Even says so on there. Day after Juneteenth.
Yeah. You know, I would have put for June, like the first, because it's the start of June, I would have put Pride Month and Men's Mental Health Month, because they both land on the same day. And now people are having a debate. Which do we celebrate more? Both! At the same time, the same amount. But also, one thing I've always wondered, why is it only a month for men's mental health awareness It should be a year-round thing. In the same way of women's mental health awareness. Mental health awareness as a whole should be all year round.
Yes, I agree.
Not just a month. Now, Pride Month, I understand somewhat, but also, shouldn't that be a year-round thing? Just treating people with respect, regardless of their sexuality or gender or whatever.
I agree.
But it's like, oh yeah, make it a whole month, and then the next month we treat people so poorly. I'm like, yeah, because you never cared in the first place.
I mean,
that's all it boils down to. These corporations never cared. A lot of these people, they're only doing it because, oh, it's June.
It's trendy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, but LGBT issues are not trends.
Yeah, neither is mental health issues.
Mental health is not a trend.
I mean, there's a reason why a lot more people are suicidal. I think the rate is men are more suicidal. I think.
I'm not sure because the statistics that I would have had when I was writing a research paper about suicide and stuff would be 30 over almost 40 years old.
Yeah.
So you figure it was more than 35 years ago since I wrote my paper.
Yeah.
And that stuff would have been old even then.
Yeah.
So at least 40-year-old data at this point. That. I mean, as of today. So I don't know what the current data says.
Yeah. But I mean, to be fair,
I would say in the LGBT community, probably higher for the men.
Yeah. But a lot of men have been conditioned to just not have feelings. Oh, don't have feelings unless it's horniness or rage. The only two feelings they're allowed to have. Don't be happy, don't cry, because crying is for pussies, blah, blah, blah. And that's, men bottle that up.
And that's garbage.
Yeah, and men bottle that up. They need to be able
to release their pent-up anger and whatever.
And one or two things happen. They either kill themselves over it because they feel like
somebody else.
Yeah. Or they beat up just random people. Oh, I got a girlfriend I can beat the shit out of because of my rage and the people suppressing me for 20, 30, 40 years. Like, no. Men should have feelings more valid than what is being offered.
We need to normalize mental health.
Yep.
We need to normalize men being allowed to express whatever. Yep. Allowed to express emotions.
Yep.
Yeah. A lot of men are emotionally unstable because
and that's partially
of how they're conditioned. You're absolutely right.
And I think that's also partially why there's so many school shootings. A lot of it are done by men. Because if you think about it,
I can only think of one that was primarily a female-driven. The bulk of it are men.
Yeah.
There was one, I forget the girl's name, but she was.
Yeah.
I want to say it was out in California, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, there have been so many school shootings, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, can't keep them all straight at this point.
I mean, since Columbine, I forgot what the number was, but since that school shooting, there have been at least over 100. Maybe
probably more than that. For a while, it was like every other day.
Yeah. And I'm still convinced that there are multiple in the same day that don't get covered.
I'm sure.
Like, oh yeah, we're going to cover the
They're going to cover the biggest one.
Yep. And one thing I never understood is like, yeah, you can cover it, but why do you always show and name the shooter? That's what they want. They want to be known. They want fame. And that's going to have other people think, oh yeah, I'll be on the news. All it takes is for me to kill 10, 20 people and wound a bunch of others, and I'll be on the news. Like,
if they survive long enough.
Yeah. If they don't kill them.
I mean, they may never see themselves on the news.
Yeah.
But they've set up a legacy.
Yep. And that's a sad thing. It
really is.
Because, like, a bunch of innocent kids are dead now. Your future doctors, nurses, lawyers, they could have cured cancer. But now they're dead. Because
how do we know that they didn't kill the person that would have cured cancer?
Yeah. or could have potentially established world peace or something. I mean, innocent people. And we're getting into things like Sandy Hook, where they're like elementary school students.
And yeah, there was babies.
They
First
didn't-
graders. Come
yeah,
on now.
didn't even have a chance to grow up.
Didn't have a chance to get into trouble.
Yeah. And it's like, why? Oh, well, I had a bully in high school. Yeah, so what? So did
I was
I.
about to say, you're going to get me demonetized, but I'm not going to get monetized ever anyway, so.
Yeah. And that's the problem. You have to have the subs and the views and the hours and everything. Like YouTube.
I mean, I'm just happy I finally hit 250.
Yeah.
And it took me how many years?
Yeah. I forgot how much I have. Maybe 2,300, 2,200. I forgot how much I have because I don't really focus on that right now. I don't care. I'm just like, yeah, I'm getting views.
You haven't been doing that many videos lately. Not like you used to.
Yeah. I got getting burned down on YouTube. There's only so much you can do before it's just like, meh. Then the current state of YouTube being nothing but ads kind of drains you.
Well, I mean, I worked 6 out of the last 7 days, so.
Yeah. But it's like, yeah, ads everywhere. The fact that...
And the one day was technically my day off, but they scheduled a training I had to be at. So that's still going to work.
Yeah.
Even if it was only a 2-hour training, that's still going to work.
Yeah, you're still getting paid for it.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
getting paid for it.
But, like, and between that and the fact of YouTube trying to basically censor people all the time, it's like you can't really say anything without the risk of demonetization or your video just get flat out taken down.
Well, we're talking about serial killers and mass shooters, so.
And suicide and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But one thing I've always...
This video is...
It's long gone.
If it even lets me post it.
I don't know. It might. But then again, YouTube's AI bots... Whew,
They're going to pick up on one word and be like, oh, you can't say that.
yeah, we can. It's our freedom.
Well,
We got more freedom than you do.
I have a First
AI.
Amendment that says otherwise, but, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that's the problem. Nothing is ever human anymore. It's all AI bots. It's all bots in general. So even if, we do try to appeal it, the bots are going to be like,
Well,
no.
if it gives me grief, we'll just cut the end of the video off.
Yeah, just whenever we were supposed to stop. However long
A while ago.
However long ago that was.
So I already did the, blah, 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 blah part.
And somehow we went on.
I've done the spiel, and now here we are.
I don't know how long later. Just losing our shit.
Anyway, remember to do all the YouTube stuff, blah, blah, blah. You know what to do. I've already said it at least once.
Somewhere in this video.
Somewhere in this video.
Yeah.
And I will look for the information to put in the description box so that you can check out the various things from this company. I think it's called Sterye. Just the way it's spelled, Sterye. I don't know how else you would say it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Sterye, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe not ye, but e. Sterye.
Yeah.
Sterye. I don't know. Don't really think it matters all that much, but the horror boxes are fun.
Yeah.
And I am looking forward to the next one. I wonder how long until it comes out.
No idea.
Do we have to wait till this one sells out before they bring out a new one, or is it seasonal?
Mm.
I'm going to have to do some investigating.
Yeah, maybe.
I was just excited for the one that I saw advertised, and I know there's a referral link, so I will look for that and put that on here. And
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like a percentage off or what, but I know I get some points.
Yeah.
That's about all I know. Anyway, we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.